Stop by Sherwin-Williams and get 30% off select paints and stains May 2nd through the 12th. It's the perfect time to transform your space with color. Refresh your home inside and out with colors that make every space feel brand new. From cozy interiors to stunning exteriors, we've got the perfect shade for your next project. Shop the sale online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Click the banner to learn more. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
I know that I should remember it, and I convince myself that I can't be bothered to get up and write it down. Hello, I'm your host, Les Bubka. Welcome to Anxious Black Belt, a podcast that focuses on karate, mental health, and everything in between. If you enjoy our content and would like to support us, best way to do that is to listen to another episode, share with your friends, and leave us a review. All this stuff helps the mysterious algorithm to introduce our podcast to new audience. Thank you for joining me, and let's listen to the episode. I think we all in life have a moment when we come up with a great idea. Such a beautiful idea that you know deep down this is the best idea in your life. Well, I had that idea yesterday about this podcast. The only problem is that every time I've got such idea, it comes to me in the middle of the night. And then I wake up, I know what the idea was, I know that I should remember it, and I convince myself that I can't be bothered to get up and write it down, but I will remember. Obviously woke up this morning, the idea is gone, spent whole morning and early afternoon before recording this trying to remember because it was specifically for this podcast, and it was a great idea. It was the best idea, and I know that having this idea and doing what I was gonna do, I would be beating Joe Rogan in the views. At least that's how I felt at night, and I think we all had that kind of feelings. And I'm surprised that I haven't written it down. I've got now a phone with the option now have a special essential space where I can put my ideas just by talking. But I didn't, so this podcast gonna be something completely different. So today I was listening to second part of a Invisible Sensei podcast with Ulf Carlson Sensei from Kishimoto D about a applications for their Naihanchi, Tachimura Naihanchi, and personalizing the kata. And I totally agree. All the kata, all our karate should be personalized and suited to you. You cannot be operating in somebody else's body and the mind frame. And if you're tall and lanky, you're gonna be performing things differently compared to somebody short and stocky. Your mental space will be different. Your comfortable operational distance will be different. For me, I am a very short person and not very stocky, so I'm kind of quick, and I see that especially in the grappling arts that I can use that speed to my advantage. But every time I get engaged on the floor, let's say with the heavier person, I'm struggling, right? Standing up, it's much better. I'm much mobile, but if they manage to restrict that mobility, I'm in trouble. And similarly in stand-up and kicking and punching, I operate much better in an awkward distance to other people. I learned that from my friend Marek from Poland and Jukado Kempo. He's kind of pretty much similarly tall or high as I am, so not that very high. But he's got a very unique way of utilizing the distance for himself. So he's neither in a long distance, neither in a short distance, but somewhere between. And he's got an amazing skill that I'm still learning to be on that awkward end of techniques. So it's perfect end for him. He reaching people, but it's an awkward and uncomfortable distance for a long people because they can reach it out. He is a bit close to them. He's operating in that end of the spectrum where it is annoying for long people, and also he is out of the reach for the short people, which I am trying to incorporate into my style of fighting. Although I like to be glued to people, I like to be in a grappling range. So it is a little bit challenging for me. And people, I think, often overlook the mental space, because if you are put in a sparring where you using strikes and kicks and your mental setup is a grappler, your internal build is for grappling, then you're gonna feel restricted, uncomfortable, and doing so job, right? Striking relies heavily on distance timing, and grappling you can kind of substitute that stuff with control and strength, and quickness as well. But it is a different set of skills and different mindset. So as much as I feel somewhat comfortable with stand up punching and kicking, I mentally feel the most secure and safe in a space where I can reach, grab, and throw. Um, then, when I'm going into a ground, I do enjoy it, but mentally I know that I'm lacking of skills and it's not the most comfortable position to be in. So I think we all got that sweet spot of your skills, mental setup, and build that you can operate during the fighting. And obviously, if you are a very light person, you're gonna be performing better with other light people because you can match your strength, match your speed, and you're safer. If you are with a much heavier person, then you have to be very, very careful and operate more into a speed and fastness, and getting out of their comfort zone and being in your comfort zone. So, in terms of kata, uh, I I believe firmly that you should choose kata the way that you feel the most comfortable with it. Some kata, actually all kata, have got a different feel to it, and you need to filter in which one works for you the best, taking in consideration your um, abilities, your skills, your mental setup, and then we hear often that the kata will speak to you. It's just the moves and applications joined together in your mind give you that feedback which kata is kind of more suited for you and which you can utilize the most. So explore the katas, choose the katas, and as Tuari Sensei was saying with Kishimoto D Sensei, that they've got only 4 katas. Goju-ryu've got 12 katas. Shotokan got nearly 30 katas. Um, it's okay to have that many katas. We used to have 18 katas. Now we dropped to 3 to the black belt, and then chosen ones for yourself through the higher grades to study. But you can, go through more kata, the more choice you can do, which work for you, which work for your body. I personally know all our katas, so the 18 katas, plus some from different styles, but I put intention into studying them and making them mine into 3, 4 katas, no more than that. And based around this, I've got my fighting system or self-defense system, if you prefer, that I'm keeping it for me. It is my way of doing things, and I don't expect people to do exactly the same things as I do. This thing work for me. Well, as a martial arts system, we trying to incorporate all around karate, so we utilizing everything from the katas plus sports sparring plus groundwork plus whatever experiences we have. So we've got the all-round system that people can enjoy. So in summary, do the kata, enjoy the kata, choose wisely, listen to your mind, listen to your body, try to figure out which application works for you, and of course, test it with a resisting partner. Well done for listening to all of it. You are a superhero. Thank you very much for your support. And if you could leave us that review on a podcast platform, that would be amazing. I appreciate your time, appreciate your support, and I wish you all the best until the next one.
This podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.